Welcome to this week's Calm Prep Sunday. Sunday, Calm Prep. Sunday, Calm Prep. Sunday. All right, so winter's approaching. As much as it is very nice outside here in Canada, specifically Toronto, we know that the snow is going to start falling, and guess what? They're going to lay out that salt. And we need to protect our dog's paws. There are many ways to protect your dog's paws. I love using Paw Wax and Pawz Booties. I love stick bombs as well, but you can also grab a big tub of Paw Wax. I'm going to link below the Paw Waxes I really like. You can get a jar or you can get a stick bomb. So why I like to use Pawz Booties versus say Mucklucks and all of those kind of stuff, those are super great products. They fit really well, but man, when you lose one in the snow, God, aren't you cursing yourself? And you don't get a backup pair or anything like that, and you can also need to buy the full pack again. So if you're gonna go that route, buy 2 packs so then you have backup pairs. But those are really great options. I just find also that they can be sloppy on the dog's paws and everything. And they can get damaged and stuff like that with regards to the salt, so you might only have them for 1 season. So if you're looking for an affordable option, Pawz Booties are super great for that. They're also my preferred ones to get on and off really quickly. I know you guys are going to be gobsmacked by me saying that. Like, you've probably tried to put these on and you think it's really, really hard. So that's going to be the basis of this video, showing you how quickly and easily you can put on Pawz Booties. But also, I want you guys to think about Paw Wax Options as well, because, excuse me, you pushed the blade down. I want you guys to think about options of using the Paw Wax as well, because I want our dogs to be happy and participating in their paw treatment, okay? I don't want you chasing your dog down and flipping them over and pinning them down while they're growling and biting you to get these booties on, okay? If you guys are interested, comment below if you would love to do maybe a live class series on how to get your dog to like wearing booties. So you're not in that situation where you're chasing them down and, you know, pinning them down and they're growling and biting you, okay? I do not support that. But there are ways to train your dogs to like to wear things, okay? In the icon above, you're gonna see the video on touching your dog. It explains all the principles on how to touch your dog and how to get your dog to like being touched and stuff like that. Same principles apply when we are doing our booties and paw wax, okay? So I'm gonna start with paw wax. Perfect. So the first things first, right? Like in the touching of your dog video, you want to touch your dog first without the implement, okay? So I'm gonna put that down and I'm gonna have Brooke sit. Thank you, very good. Thank you. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come and touch her elbow, and then I'm gonna give her the snack. Perfect. Awesome. And this is a good spot to start, you know, touching your dog. All right, so touching their elbow first before going for their paw, especially if they are paw sensitive, which Brooklyn is, right? She doesn't love having her paws touched. I'm gonna start with grabbing her elbow first. I know, thank you, perfect. I'm gonna touch her elbow. Oh my God, she's like, no, I don't wanna do this. Perfect. And this is electing with her feet. She's saying hell's no, backing up like that. So I'm not gonna push her any further than that, okay? I might even pare it down and not really go reaching in really hard for her elbow, okay? And I'm gonna maybe, you know, reach in and just touch her halfway, okay? Thank you. So I'm gonna go in just a little bit. I'm not gonna go all the way where she starts to back up, okay? So good. You want to do it again? Very good. Very good. Do you want to do it again? Oh, so good. So good. And I'm just coming and touching her little elbow there with my finger. Not putting too much pressure on her. And she's allowed to get up and move around if she wants to. She doesn't have to be here. This is her consent mat. If she's on the mat, she's sitting in front of me, she's consenting. If she's not, she's saying, hell's to the no, don't touch me. I need a second to, you know, think about this. So I'm gonna come in and touch her elbow, And then I'm gonna reach for the snacks just like we do in our touching our dog video. Come on. So I've gotten to a point where they're pretty good with me picking up their paw. Brooklyn, not so great, but this is a really hard task for Brooklyn. She doesn't have a lot of practice with it. Peanut's practiced this a lot, and she knows every time I grab her paws, something good comes. So anytime I want to get started with this training plan, I will oftentimes go for my implement first. So when I say my implement, my paw wax or my dog brush or my nail trimmer or something like that. I'll grab this before I grab my treat pouch. So I'll be like, yay, paw wax time, woo, woo, woo. And I grab the wax and I'm like, ready? And then I go and grab the snacks and then I show them, hey, every time I grab this, good things come, okay? This might be the starting point for your dog, okay? They might not be okay with you touching their paw and picking this up, okay? So if they are not, practice picking this up first and then treat party happening so they know, oh my God, when this comes out, good things happen, okay? Especially if they have prehistory of, you know, being pinned down every time this comes out, right? Dogs learn through associations. So now we need to start doing the wax part. So reach for the paw. Do you want to? Do you not want to? Peanut, can we do it with you? Okay, I need you both sitting. Thank you. So I reach, grab it, then I give them a snack. I might not put it on right away. Your dog might not be ready for that. And I reach. Maybe I'll just touch. Oh my goodness, what was that? Was that weird? Oh, maybe I'll do it again. Oh my goodness. Very good. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Boop. This is pretty out of context for my dogs. We do this at home at the front door. So doing it here is kind of freaking weird because we're not going for a walk. Now how to get these buggers on, okay? They're not like a condom. You don't roll them on, okay? So I want you to think about your fingers. You're gonna get 4 of them in there if you can. All right? This is a size extra small, okay? I find the bigger ones way easier. And to be honest, the XX small, I am no good at getting 4 fingers into. So for those dogs, I'll tend to use paw wax because I actually can't put my 4 fingers in, okay? But most of the sizes, I have pretty big hands, you can get 4 fingers in them. So you're gonna get your index and your middle fingers in there, okay? And when they're brand new, you're gonna get them as far in as possible so your fingers are at the very back of the booty and you're just gonna start stretching them out, okay? Because when they're brand new, you won't be able to get your dog's paw into it because it's just a little too tight. Also thinking about your dog's wrist size as well. You don't want it to be too tight around their wrist, okay? But this also helps with getting it on, okay? But anyway, so you're gonna get it so you can stretch it out completely so then it's wide enough for your dog's paw to fit in there, okay? I don't know if you can see with my black sweater, okay? And I'm gonna try to get it open as far as I can. And when I get here, I'm going to pop out whichever hand I'm going to grab my dog's paw with. So you can use your right hand to grab their paw or your left hand to grab your paw, trying to keep that booty from going in when you do that, okay? So you have your 4 fingers in, stretching it out, then you're gonna pop out one of your index fingers, okay? Whichever one you feel like is stronger or able to grab your dog's paw, because you're gonna grab it like this, like a little pincher, okay? So I pull it out as far as I can, okay? And I pull out one of my index fingers. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna practice picking my dog's paw up. I pull it open, pull out one of my index fingers. I come grab my dog's paw. And then this hand is going to pull it over their paw. Okay, the one without the finger, okay? I'm gonna do it again. So I pull out my finger. I come, grab my dog's paw. And then I use this other hand that has the 2 fingers in it to pull over it, okay? And don't worry about the nails, you can fix them after. And then I like to keep the dew claw out depending on the dog and depending on their paw size. Sorry, Peanut, I know I just manhandled you a bunch and you're a very good sport, so you're gonna get a big pile of snackies. Brooke, you don't get any of them. No, those are Peanut snacks. Yeah. Good girl. Yay! And then when my dog gets it on, I try to have a bit of celebration about it. Good girl, you did it. You did it. Good work, good work, good work. Okay. So the biggest thing here is I like to have the dew claw out on Peanut, just because the booty is just not quite long enough for it to go over, and it kind of pushes on this bone that's right above her dew claw. You're such a good sport. Now when it comes to taking it off, I like to come and grab my dog's arm really, really tight here, and then I like to pull on the end of it, okay? If your dog has a lot of fur, try not to get their fur and pull it, okay? So with regards to all those components, right, I do have to touch my dog's paw a lot. So just like I was doing with the Paw Wax, grabbing their hand and getting them used to getting that implement, right, I will break down the Pawz Booties as well like that, okay? Getting them used to, you know, me coming and grabbing their paw and putting it in, okay? So I'll practice pretending to open it, grabbing their paw, and then doing that with my arm when I don't have the booties in my hand, okay? Getting them used to that kind of handling, okay? And then I also will practice grabbing their forearm and then doing that pulling motion without the Pawz Booties actually being on their paws to make sure that they're comfortable with that as well, okay? Before I actually start using these on them. So making sure every time you do something, right, good things follow, right? Dogs learn through associations, and it's really important when we're using these kind of things that we're making sure our dog is really comfortable and happy. But overall, if all you do is use a tub of wax, right, and you get your dog comfortable with you touching their paw, right, you can just grease up your hands and work it in, okay? And I think this is the least invasive way to get your dog to like getting their paws touched and getting booties and paw wax on their paws, okay? So that was Kong Prep Sunday. If you like what you saw, hit subscribe and hit the like button and share it with people. Overall, if you guys are really interested in learning how to get your dog to really like these things further and do a lot of extensive training on this, especially with dog jackets and stuff like that too, comment below or send me an email or something like that. I would love to get a lives class together as well to do this with you guys. So just send me an email or comment below. Brooke, why don't you come on over here and stop being a weirdo? The camera is over there. Come on.